I kept this in mind when producing my horror movie trailer. This information helped me choose a certificate rating for my trailer as well, as I want it to attract the correct audience. I decided that the certificate of my film will be a 15, which I feel works well with the horror genre, therefore the whole of my target audience will be able to view the film. I asked another 8 questions similar to this so that I could gain more knowledge on what my target audience was looking for in the trailer. I also made an online poll to gather up more important information from my target audience. This was posted on WordPress. I did the same with the poster. This is one of the results that I got from my audience feedback, which they filled out on a questionnaire. What grabs your attention when looking at a film poster? This is a very important question, as I want my poster to be as eye-catching as possible to the target demographic, and I wanted it to stand out but still relate to the horror genre. The main image on the page seems to be the most important thing people look out for when looking at posters, so therefore my main image needed to be very strong and bold to catch people's attention. The colours used are also very important, as you want the colours to reflect the genre of your trailer, but you don't want them to all be dull and not stand out. I took this into consideration when producing my poster.
I like the fact that the release date was shown on the website.
This will give extra information to the audience about when they can actually go out and see the film. Taking these results into account, I did in fact put the release date on the website, therefore making my webpage more conventional. I also got some more feedback for my poster. The audience said that they liked the main image and thought that it represented the horror genre well. However, they said that it didn't look edited enough on Photoshop. If I had to go back and change one thing about my product, I probably would have spent more time editing the main image on Photoshop to make it look more effective and conventional. They also said they liked the layout of the poster, saying it was very conventional and that everything was easy to read. They also said they liked that I filled the blank space that I originally had in the top left-hand corner, which I added with a star rating.
I like the layout of Emily's poster. It was very conventional and everything was easy to read.
They also said they liked the font, as they thought it portrayed the horror genre well. I also got some more feedback from the website. The audience said they thought the layout was very effective and conventional, and they liked the way the girl was looking up to the trailer preview. They said that they were the links that they would expect to see on this genre of website, and that they appealed to them. However, they did comment on the big black empty space in the bottom left-hand corner of the page, which again I was aware of. If I had to go back and make some changes, I would fill that black blank space with maybe a caption underneath the star rating. They also liked the fact that they were informed on when the film was going to be released. I also got some more feedback from the trailer. The audience liked the fact that the trailer got straight to the point and didn't have any unnecessary clips at the beginning of the trailer. They liked how the house scene was shot, and they thought I had a very good narrative. They also enjoyed the non-diegetic music throughout the trailer, and they said it was very tension building, which is conventional for a horror genre trailer.
I liked how the house scene was shot, and I thought that it had a very good narrative.
If I had to go back and change one thing about my trailer, I would put more captions in throughout the trailer to keep the audience engaged. The audience liked the fact that my overall promotional package fitted and related to each other very well, as they knew what to expect in the film from looking at my main image and that it was a horror genre film. This was from the good use of colour scheme and font.
I recognised that the whole promotional package was representing the horror genre.
An awful lot of media technologies were used in the construction of my promotional package. It was important for me to use good technology, as I wanted my products to turn out the best that they could. For my trailer, I used a digital video camera to actually film the trailer. This is my own camera, which made it convenient for me to film in my own time, as nobody else was needing to use it. Another advantage about this camera is that it was very quick uploading my content onto the Macs, therefore giving me more time to manipulate and edit my trailer. The editing software I used for my trailer was Final Cut Pro. At first I didn't know how to use Final Cut Pro, but after a little tuition I was able to work with the software well. However, I could only use this software on the Macs, so I was unable to do any extra editing at home. It would have been very expensive to buy if I wanted to have it at home. Another software I used for my trailer was GarageBand. This is for the creation of my non-diegetic background music. This software was very easy to use and I got the hang of it straight away. The only thing I had to do was to import the song I had created into Final Cut Pro and insert it into my trailer. I had to create my music on GarageBand because of the very strict copyright conditions, so therefore I had to be very well organised. However, again, I could only use this on the Macs at college, so could not do any further manipulation in my spare time at home. To create my captions on my trailer, I used Photoshop, a program that I am very familiar with. I was dealing with techniques such as managing layers and adding glows and effects to the text. I did all my poster manipulation on the software Photoshop. All the fonts I needed I had to download off dafont.com and insert them into my poster. I found this quite frustrating to do, and sometimes it wasn't very successful. However, I managed to deal with the problem in the end. Again, I was dealing with controlling different layers on my poster and adding adjustment layers, changing the contrast and brightness. To achieve my main image, I used a digital camera and a tripod. To light up the girl's face, I used a torch with a thin cloth over the top, so that the light wasn't too bright. Photoshop is again quite expensive, so I would say that this is a disadvantage about the software. I also use Photoshop for the creation of my web page. During my research, I used websites such as YouTube and WordPress. I used YouTube to watch other teaser trailers that already existed to help me understand the conventions of a horror trailer and to get some ideas for a storyline. This also helped me with understanding the representation. I could access this website on any computer anywhere, so this was very useful. I used WordPress to upload all the work I had done. It is very straightforward to use, and this helped me manage all my work in a simplistic and effective way.